Alright, wanted to do a day 3 build update for the Wand Champion. Unfortunately, not really very much of a progressed update on the build because I've died twice to bugs, once to a breach bug that's been fixed, and then once to log out packet loss shenanigans. So unfortunately I'm only level 86, but I have now 3 times kind of run through to about this point with the pre-beacon setup of the Wander, and I can say that it works just fine. Um, Especially it gets boosted by things like Six Links being insanely easy to get. So just real quick, Six Link chest is good. Replica, or not replica, Falborn Starkonjas is a really nice item. It can go even higher on mana, but there wasn't any higher rolls. Mana is giving us damage with the Connect Blast of Clustering. Just some random basic jewelry, whatever else. Doedre is really good, no cost. Perseverance, very cheap. And then it's just like rares. I think the only thing I spent like a decent amount on was these boots because they were very nice and they were like 30C, I think, which seemed really good. Be like nothing else. Like I think my jewels have like maybe 2 good stats on them. And yeah, so level 86 right now. Hop in a T11 map, kind of show it off. I did also just buy a couple of grafts with level 30 skills. These were, I think the Molten Shell one was like 15C, and this Tornado one was 10C. Which for the costs is like definitely a very big boost in character power. Obviously you can just get them yourself, but I'm not at higher tier maps yet. So I figured I'd just pop them on. Um, yeah, show the character. Hopefully you can get the beacon stuff started pretty soon today. We'll see. It still does need quite a bit of items to do that, but I think we'll be able to get there. But this was the part of the build that I was like really concerned that it might just be too weak as a build overall, but it's been fine. Like the single target's not amazing, but wasn't expecting it to be. It's been good enough and definitely gets very much helped by the grafts giving some boosts. I also just tried to use my Corrupting Fever to trigger my Adrenaline, but it would appear that I now have too much HP, so it's not triggering. So I need to fix that in a second. Wait till this wave is over. Alright. Where's Corrupting Fever? Shift right click to unlock. Oh. Interesting. Alright, there we go. Now can I... Adrenaline. I actually only really am going to be self-procking the Adrenaline like that with the Corrupting Fever, clearing maps. Like if I'm fighting bosses and stuff, I'll just take the DPS loss of not having Adrenaline up and let it exist as like a defensive proc cooldown instead. Right, let's go get to the map boss. One thing to note with the force wall, these are not ethical, I'll take these shrines off when I get to the boss. The force wall seems to obviously work really well if you put it right behind a boss, but also if you put it right behind yourself and it just gets hits on the return, if you're like relatively close to the boss, that also works just fine. It's kind of interesting. Sometimes that's easier to manage if a boss is moving too much or like unpredictable. Just get it done that way. Let me take these off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do on the boss is I'm gonna drop my tornado. I'm gonna drop 2 walls, and then I'm just gonna go to town on them. I think I put one of the walls poorly actually there, but I mean, you can see we killed it pretty dang quick. With the cooldowns and when everything's up, damage is good. When it's not up, damage is less good, but is what it is. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Hopefully I can get the actual like cool end game stuff with beacon and whatnot set up soon for another update, but that's all for now. Thanks for watching. See ya.